I'm going to do another Q&A Camilla video because I've recently just gone through all of my comments on my videos, and I actually realized that you guys came up with a lot of different questions that I haven't really talked about and stuff like that, and also questions that I have talked a lot about. So without further ado, I'll get into them and answer all of your questions. So the personality asks, can you speak Danish? How can I put this? Ja, jeg kan godt snakke dansk. Beauty by TJ asks, can you do an apartment tour? And do you want to see an apartment tour? I mean, I can do it, obviously. I mean, I love my apartment. I love all of the things that I've got in here. It's my baby. It's like, yeah, I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time decorating my place and getting the right stuff and right furniture and so on. So if you'd like to see an apartment tour, I would love to do one for you. But let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like to see that. Cesar Asmussen asks, could you do a video in Danish? I would love to hear you speak Danish. I could, but I don't want to. My voice in Danish isn't that different than what it is now. I mean, when I speak English, so I don't, honestly, I get a bit annoyed in a way. It's nothing against you guys or anything like that, but I get annoyed a bit because half of the questions that I get are about my nationality or why I speak English and that it's weird that I speak English. And yeah, I know, to me it's like, if it's such a huge issue, then don't watch my videos, because this is a part of me. This is me, you guys, you know. I'm just trying to be myself, and to me it feels much more natural and much more me to speak in English. I mean, ja, jeg kunne sagtens snakke dansk, og jeg kunne sagtens lave videoer på dansk, hvis det var det, jeg havde lyst til, but I don't feel like it. I mean, to me, Danish is a lovely language, nothing wrong with that at all, and I mean, there's also Danish YouTubers who do their videos in Danish, and to them, I mean, hands down, I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, I like that they do Danish videos, and they probably get a lot more subscribers for that than what I do for doing English, but this is me, and this is a part of me. And if you don't like me doing, yeah, what I do, then don't watch me. I love English, and I'm going to keep on speaking English. I mean, maybe sometime in the future I'm going to do a random Danish video. Who knows? I mean, I do what I want to do, obviously. Stay tuned on my channel if you're really, I don't know, interested in me speaking Danish, but honestly, right now, it's not gonna happen. Sarah Olina asks, what do you do for a living since you've got so much money to spend on beauty and blah blah blah? I teach dancing. I do some dancing lessons with some kids and so on, and I really enjoy that. Dancing is obviously a huge part of me, and to me it's not even like a job, it's just, you know, like fun, and I get paid for doing that, so that's lovely. Otherwise than that, I am studying a bit, not that much though, because it's not really what I want to do, so yeah. But also I must say that I have some lovely parents who are very generous, and you know, I get a lot of things from my mom and my dad, and they help me out a lot, because at the moment I'm in a weird place in my life, and I'm not going to get much more into that right now, but yeah, the only job that I've got is as a dance teacher, and obviously it only pays a little of my rent and stuff like that. And luckily my parents are that fortunate to be able to help me out a bit and so on, and I'm so thankful that they do that. And when I go shopping, obviously I love to go shopping with my mom, because me and her, we're like best friends, and you know, she's doing really well with her job, and she wants to pay for, you know, me, you know, doing these YouTube videos and getting new products, because then I can do some reviews and show you guys them and so on. So she really helps me out in that way, and I'm so grateful. I mean, some might say that I'm, you know, like really lucky and that I'm spoiled and so on, and really I don't want to hear that, because honestly my mom does it from a lovely place in her heart, and she does it because she loves me and wants to help me. And I don't know, I feel very fortunate, obviously, and I'm very grateful, but yeah, I am trying to get another job, and I am, yeah, searching for a job, and hopefully I'll get one soon so I can pay all of the beauty stuff and clothes and so on myself. You know, obviously I pay some of it myself, but not all of it. Catty Golrin asks, have you been an exchange student? No, I haven't, unfortunately. I remember when I was in 9th grade, I really wanted to be an exchange student, and I actually did a lot of research about it because I really wanted to. At that time of my life, I was dancing like 5-6 times a week, and it just wasn't possible for me to go anywhere, because then I had to stop my dancing career, and back then I didn't want to do that, so I never got to do it. But actually I would say to all of you guys who think about it, I mean, I did a lot of research on it, and it just looks so cool. If I lived another life where I hadn't been, you know, like that dedicated to my dancing career and so on, then I would definitely have gone and been an exchange student, because I know some people who've done it and they've loved it. They said that it was the time of their lives, it was the best year ever. It would just have been a lovely experience. I really wanted to do that, but it just wasn't in my cards, so maybe in the next life. Sophia Koff asks, which camera do you use for filming? And I have 2 different cameras, and the one that I'm currently using is my Canon EOS camera. I think it's the one called, what does it say? EOS 70D. And it's a really lovely camera, and it's really easy to film with. I mean, I'm not that technological when it comes to like cameras and all of that jazz. I mean, I don't know all of the right things to do and all the right settings and so on, and honestly, it's not really in my interest. I just need a good camera that's easy to use and to work with, and that just works. The other camera that I've got is a Samsung NX3000, something like that. I can't really remember. I'll write it down below for you guys. Also a really lovely camera, and I use that more for vlogging because it is smaller and more handy and compact and easier to have with you on the go, whereas the Canon EOS camera, it's kind of like a big mother effer. So Malena Lingard asks, why do you have a British accent when you aren't from England? Do you have family in England or any relatives? Why do I have a British accent? Yeah, why? I don't know. I like it. I mean, to me it feels very natural. I mean, it's not something that I really think about. I mean, I can also do like an American accent. That's like so cool as well, but it's really not what I feel like doing. I mean, to me it feels much more natural, and I think it's because I've traveled that much to London and England. I've just picked up the British language due to all of my trips to London and so on, and you know, it just feels very natural to me. I mean, when I go on holiday to, you know, like the US or, you know, like places where they've got like other accents, then I also just pick up on those. So whenever I hear different accent, I just try to pick up on that and then just copy it, I guess. But, you know, just generally in school, my teacher was very much into you have to speak British English. So I was kind of like taught with that kind of like way of saying can't instead of can't, and yes instead of yeah. It's just, once again, it's a personal preference. I mean, I don't have any relatives or any family in England, unfortunately. Or actually, I think I've got like a grand cousin or something like that way out, you know, just, it's not even a family, like for real. So, no relatives or family at all. It's just personal preference once again, and due to all of my trips to London, and I just love the British sound. I think it's pretty, I think it's beautiful, it's kind of like royal and sophisticated, and yeah, I just really like it. I'm in love with British English. And Stephanie Jan Beck asks, I'm not sure if you want to gain or lose weight, or if you're just content with your body as it is, but do you have any tips on how to gain weight in a healthy way? Wow, really good question. First of all, I am very content with how I look and how my body is. I mean, obviously there's always things that you would like to get better, or you like to look stronger or slimmer or whatever, you know, there's always something that you can like get better, I guess. I mean, that's kind of like normal to feel like that for everybody. But any healthy tips on how to gain weight in a healthy way? Actually, I went through a phase in my life where I was actually underweight, and I actually had to gain weight. And what I did back then was that first of all, I got some professional help, because that's really important, because they can kind of like make a diet and a plan for you on how to exercise and eat and etc, etc. I talked with my dietist about it and said that I wanted to gain weight in a healthy way and through muscle weight instead of fat. And what we did was we worked out a plan that was based on a diet where I got like, I think it was 2,000 calories a day, and then there was also room for me to eat more or eat less, considering if I was going to do some exercise or not. I just made sure that I ate a lot of protein, you know, like lean protein, like fish and chicken. I mean, I'm not into my red meat that much, so I kind of like stuck with, you know, like fish and chicken. And then I just ate like complex carbohydrates, like rye bread and just whole grain bread, and yeah, you know, like good muesli for breakfast, and yeah, just stuff where there was some good energy in that would keep you full for a long time but still give you the nutrients and the essential calories that will make you bigger. And also I made sure to still eat a lot of vegetables and fruit and just have a healthy diet, you know, I just have a healthy mindset about food and exercise and so on, you know. To me, it took me no time to actually gain weight, because I was also exercising, and therefore I gained muscle weight. And obviously that is like the most healthy way that you can gain weight, that is through muscle weight. And luckily muscles weigh more than fat, so it's actually much quicker to gain weight through muscles once you've started working out regularly and eating a healthy diet. And this day today, I'm so happy that I did it that way and didn't just go eat crisps and chips and chocolate bars and so on, because honestly that is not healthy for your body, for your mind, for your soul. It's just crap, and you will feel like crap. I mean, I felt so good during the period where I had to gain weight, and nowadays I feel really happy and content with my body. Yeah, that was a really long answer I came up with. Gain weight through muscles and become really strong. Not that I am though. Okay guys, so I'm not going to answer any more questions because I don't want this video to be too long. I've done some really long videos lately and I'm trying to cut down on the minutes because I don't want my videos to get boring or anything like that. So that was it for this Q&A Cami number 2. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram. So thank you very much for watching and have an awesome day.